No Ordinary Olive by Roberta Baker and illustrated by Debbie Tilley. When Olive Elizabeth Julia Jerome was born, she cried louder than any other baby. Can you tell what room she's in? You can see those little lines coming out. They mean it's loud. What pitch? Raved her mother. What volume? Cheered her father. New parents, very excited. Olive wailed at the top of her lungs in a language no one could understand. Hello, great big world, it's me, Olive. Hey, where does a baby get something to eat around here? Has anyone seen my new rattle? Olive grew from a baby into a child. Check out all the fun things she did. One morning, after pouring out cereal, she surprised her parents with breakfast in bed. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Rise and shine, Mom and Dad. Last one to eat is a hard-boiled egg. Olive's mother rubbed her eyes and gasped. Oatmeal with pickles? Olive's father gulped. With bubblegum raisin pancakes on the side? Do those things sound tasty? Not to me. On sunny days, Olive played outdoors. She slid as fast as she could down the highest slide. She hurled Gumbo, her stuffed bear, into the sky with such force that he almost went into orbit. Here you go, Gumbo. Hitch a ride on a rocket. Be the first polar bear to growl in space and bring back some moon rocks for Mom. Check it out. She throws her up and then she comes down. Oh, my, said Olive's Aunt Tiffany. She likes to sew lacy dresses for Olive's dolls and was shocked to see them on Gumbo. How revolutionary, piped Olive's mother. A party dress that converts into a parachute. She's no ordinary Olive, Olive's father beamed. Maybe she'll be an astronaut or a test pilot or a stunt driver or president someday, her mother clapped. When Olive went swimming at the pond in summer, she did not float and flutter her feet. She flapped like a seal, barked like a walrus, and dove like an otter to the bottom, where she searched for pirates' treasures, sunken toy ships, and pearls in the mouths of make-believe oysters. Ahoy, matey! Make way, landlubber! Pirate Olive coming aboard! Hoist this treasure, Blackbeard, or you'll swab the deck and eat liver. So, did she find treasure? Or did she just find garbage? I think she just found garbage. But it's a good thing that she's getting the garbage out of there, too. School was a chance to try something different. Sweetheart, remember, pay attention, her parents reminded her, and do what your teacher tells you. Olive tried to be good. Very good. In fact, most of the time, she was close to perfect. Check out all the fun things they do at school. It's the fun things that we do at kindergarten, too. So, look forward to being back at school with you soon. But when Mrs. Fishbone's class practiced the alphabet on dotted lines, Olive thought it would be more fun to pretend the lines were railroad tracks. She imagined her letters were cars on a train. She raced her W's, X's, Y's, and Z's until they crashed and piled up, grew taller and wider, and spread to workbooks all over the room. Olive looked around. Uh-oh. Miss Fishbone made Olive write her name 47 times on the blackboard. She wrote, Sorry, world, sometimes I get carried away. I'll write my name. It's extra long. Olive, Elizabeth, Julia, Jellybean, Forget-Me-Not, Salamander, Belly, Jerome. Is that all of her name? I think that's extra, isn't it? Her name is Olive, Elizabeth, Julia, Jerome. She has 4 names. Interesting. She added a couple, though, didn't she? Do you think her teacher's going to like that? That will do, Ms. Fishbone said. She took Olive to visit the school principal. Olive, why can't you behave like everyone else? Mr. Weepool asked. Why do you have to be different? Olive thought about it and answered. But Mr. Weepool, I like being different. It's the way I am. So it's a good thing to be different. Let's find out what she has to do now, though. Olive sat alone in the principal's office, practicing letters in her workbook. She stared at the gray file cabinets, the padlocked supply closet, and Mr. Weepole's empty desk. No wonder Mr. Weepole isn't happy. I know how to cheer him up. I'll redecorate. Do you think Mr. Weepool wants her to redecorate? Let's find out. Olive took out her crayons, markers, and paints. She drew boa constrictors and Bengal tigers and hairy-chested gorillas and spider monkeys and howler monkeys swinging on vines between trees. Ooh, she's going with a jungle theme. Do you think Mr. Weepole will like that? Let's find out. My desk! Bellowed Mr. Weepole when he walked into his office. You've turned my desk into a jungle, Miss Jerome. How expressive, gushed the art teacher. What a bold statement, said the drama teacher. What a unique science project, trumpeted the science teacher. May I borrow this desk for my life in a rainforest lesson? Mr. Weepole, tooted the music teacher. I think this desk might win the school decorating contest. Mr. Weepole turned salmon pink, then maroon. Olive thought smoke would pour from his nostrils. So, do you think he is happy or angry? If you said angry, you are right. The rest of the people are very happy, though, right? Miss Jerome, don't you know that you shouldn't decorate things that belong to other people? The teacher stared at Olive. Olive sputtered. I know, Mr. Weepole, but I wanted to surprise you. I wanted to show you that if you paint something a brighter color, you'll see the world in a new way. She's right, Mr. Weepole, chimed the school nurse. Take 2 aspirin and stare at that desk, and it will help you relax. It might even make you smile. Smile? Smile? Who says I don't smile? He looks kind of grumpy, doesn't he? The nurses and teachers and Olive stared at Mr. Weepole. Mr. Weepole paced the room, digging his fists into his pocket. All right, he muttered. I'll keep the desk. On one condition. He took a deep breath and adjusted his tie. That Olive Elizabeth Julia Jerome obeys Miss Fishbone and follows the rules here at Stickler Street School. And if she wants to do something really different, she must ask for permission first. That's a good idea. Ask permission. Olive jumped up and down, shouting, Yippee! She sang, Wake up, world, paint everything a brighter color. Then turn your paint box into a ship. Chart a course for someplace you've never been. Who knows what you'll discover? Check that out. Today, when Olive goes to school or out to play, she tries to be patient, gentle, and calm. Everything that grown-ups tell her to be. Most of the time, she is gentle and calm, but it's hard to be patient with the world racing by. Each night, when it's time to sleep, Olive snuggles under the covers just like other kids. She hugs her polar bear, kisses her mom and dad, then she whispers after they turn out the light. Hello, stars. It's me, remember? Olive Elizabeth Julia Jerome. I'm building a spaceship now. It won't be long before. Check out her spaceship. Good night, dear Olive, her mother says, opening the door and blowing a kiss. Good night, no ordinary Olive, says her father. We love you with all our heart. Do you think she wants to use that airship and go up in the stars? Probably. Since it's pretend, though, she probably won't get there. But no ordinary Olive has a lot of spunk. So dare to be different.